people say stuff and my head is so full of those poems that they've reminded me of. I have to do the poems, but I do that pretty much every set, so maybe I should stop making that like a shit. So yeah, Ravenna, is it? Yeah, cycling. I have this amazing scar from falling off my bike a few days ago. It's kind of throbbing, and I'm hoping there was some sort of like Voldemort in the poetry scene that I don't know. I don't know who I should have written that. Maybe do I get like the funny option or like the serious kind of horrible option? There are many, but it's been like throbbing all night, so perhaps. I decided to take off the impressive plaster. I stumbled off my bike on Lewisham Road and went into the nearest building with an NHS sign, which was actually an SDI clinic. I just walked in with bloody duck, and they were like, oh, and they were like, have you got HIV? I was like, no. It's not thing for you to ask me straight away. And then they kept on asking me this, and I was like, well, and then I realised where I was, and I was like, okay, this makes sense. So that happened, and I replaced my very awful, crazy, plasters. They were massive as well, and one of my flatmates was like, oh, unless you ejaculate, don't know where you put those plasters anyway. And so I, found my little clear plasters, which is my fight against racism or pink plasters. It's a thing. I found them in Superdrug a few months ago, and I got really excited and spent £20 on clear plasters and gave them to all my friends and family. That's not a joke. Anyway, back to, haven't even started. So 2 poems. This is a poem I haven't done in a very long time, but Katie's, I started to cry a little bit when Katie did that poem about being 15. I really it just was so beautiful and but I have a much less beautiful, but still about, it's something I wrote about. It was about me. I had to write a letter to a 16-year-old. It was a commission I had to do for this school. And they were like, write a poem about being 16, and then I wrote it and gave it to them. They were like, cut out all references to drinking. So you're reminding me of it. So this is called, God, this poem is now old. This is called 5, that's 20, so this is 2 or 3 years old now. So if I say 5 years, whatever, anyway. So this is called 5 years later, but maybe it should be 8 years later. But it goes like this. Dear 16-year-old me, please do not cry about the size of your jeans. You thought they said one thing, but the labels were wrong. Regardless, it doesn't matter. In 5 years, you'll have clothes across 5 different sizes, and guess what? It doesn't. But guess what? They all fit. Clothing sizes are subjective, and therefore a shitty way to measure your self-esteem. And anyway, you're worth more than your worth being decided by the second floor of Topshop. Think about it. Side note, you're not fat. Stop calling yourself fat. It's not really derogatory anyway. You're actually pretty bloody thin. In 5 years, when you find those jeans, you will barely be able to see the denim over your thighs. You will dream of the days when a 26-inch waist is massive, and you will actually weigh more than your mum, which I know at this point in time sounds ridiculous. And as a general rule bridge, be braver. Don't say things for better days. Use them now. Live life in the moment. I know it seems strange, but if you wait for the right time will probably never come. Grasp life in both hands. Stop worrying so much. You and I are both still far too young for all of that. If it helps, you'll make friends, proper friends soon. Friends that you can call at any time between noon and 4 in the morning for a drink. Friends that make you think and friends that make you better. Yes, I know you're focusing on that word. In the future, you'll actually start drinking socially and legally in bars and in clubs and in pubs, and not from hip flasks and illegally snuck into nightclub toilets or a host of South East London parks. You'll look back and you'll stop drinking at one point to get drunk and look back and think what the hell you were doing between the ages of 15 and 17. You and your friends hire and call each other up and have hour-long conversations, repeating, really, we actually really did that. And you will tag yourself on all of those supposedly hilarious Facebook photographs and delete your Bebo account, because one day people will be dead, and one day it'll just be funny to look back when you walk through Brixton at 4 a.m. in a crop top and a short skirt with your Nike Dunk in your hand. You were cold, you were bored, and it was silly. More advice is truly exactly it. Stop drinking. You don't listen to me though. I know all your mates do, but in approximately 7 months you'll get so drunk one night in Dulwich Park you'll actually break your foot sneaking back over the railing, and then you have to spend the rest of your life in pain when it's cold and keeping up the lie you first told to your mum when you get home that night, saying you tripped off the 176, and hoping to God she never hears this poem, because not only will she find out the truth, but her child sounds like a body dysmorphic alcoholic. One of the stupidest things you will ever do not ask me to tell you, number one. Dear 16-year-old me, all those friends you go and drink with, they're rubbish. You don't even accept their basic friend requests in 5 years. Fulfill you within me, you never thought it was possible. They are not only mean, but they're stupid, which is often the worst combination. Do not cry when they act like they don't like you. They don't. And you'll soon realise that you don't actually like them either. Breaking your foot ends up being the best thing ever, as it means you'll have to stay home and write, and writing will save your life one day. I don't want to go into too much detail. It's an amazing surprise. Let's just say you'll forget that Miss McEwen, who taught you English in year 8, if she's listening, I still hate her. Miss McEwen, who taught you English in year 8, told you to never write again. But for now, distance yourself from all those people as soon as possible, because the stories about them aren't even funny when you're older. You will only use them in poems for laughs. That's it. Don't doubt that feeling you have about people, Bridget. It might be egotistical, but you tend to end up right. Trust your instincts about others, and dear 16-year-old me, explore more. Be as open to new experiences as possible and apply for all the programs abroad. Don't feel disheartened when you don't get into university the first time. Education doesn't need classrooms and lecture halls. And when you eventually do go, knowing this will make everything 20 times better. Be more spontaneous, Bridge. You think you are, but you're not. That's a lie most people tell themselves. Stop trying to talk less and think more. You never will. Chatterbox is a requirement for most friendship groups, and one that you soon accept you gladly fill. Keep smiling like you do already. People warm to you often, and they'll remember the girl with the purple hair whose teeth are always on show. Yeah, your hair's still a bit purple. Every time you try and change it, everyone tells you no. I know that you secretly didn't really like it for the first couple of years, but don't worry, it grows on you. Literally. And stop trying to make mum notice you. I promise there is nothing you can do to get more attention from all who thinks about you every second of every minute of every day. Do not be so self-conscious. Do not always watch your back. Tell them the truth. Stay true to who you are. Behave no differently around anybody, new or old or male or female, Bridget. There is nothing worse than the girl who sits in the centre of the room pretending to be herself. Be sure to keep your female friends though, the ones that are actually friends. They're important. You will see yourselves more clearly in the eyes of the friend you call for laughs than any mirror you have. And now I feel like I'm rambling. Always ramble, but remember to try and speak less but make more noise. Is that alright, Bridget? I think that's everything. Go back to enjoy keeping it though. Try not to. I think that's all the advice I can give you. There's a lot of things I still don't know, but you know, get older. You'll grow. I promise you'll be fine. Thank you.